guys, so I'm going to try to make a video here while I'm driving. We'll see how in the fuck this goes. Who knows, the truck may be too loud, I don't know, to hear. I've got the windows rolled up. But and hopefully, because I'm recording on the iPad, I've just got it sitting on the center console here. These old trucks, they got a pretty big center console, so I'm kind of holding it back here with my hand, so you can see that kind of moving back and forth. That's what I'm doing. Also, where I live, roads are up and down and curvy as fuck, so I mean, we'll see, right? Also, I don't really like how close it is to my face. We'll see how it turns out. Tired as fuck today. I'm making this video here just a little bit after I done that kind of part 2 of smoking cigarette for beginner stuff. Whatever I end up titling that. We'll see. Also, I'm pulling this wood splitter in behind, and kind of makes the truck just like bounce a little bit because the tires on that wood splitter's ass, and you know, it's also the way it sits because I don't have the right height hitch. It's kind of angled down a little bit. I'm just taking it low and slow today. Oh hell, they saw it on the road. I hate that. It's gonna rust this dude out even more. I'll have to wash it later. Wash it. I'm kind of getting back a little bit to my like redneck accent a little bit, I guess you could say, because whenever I was on the phones and stuff there, like doing that work from home, like phone call stuff, man, they salted the fuck out of this. I mean, it didn't even get to freezing last night. It's wild, but whatever. My God. Didn't know that. So whatever, this thing needed a bath anyways. This truck's not real bad rusty. It's definitely got some places though, like those things that hold the bed onto the frame. Eventually I'm gonna get this thing Linexed again. It was Linexed before I got it, or I don't know if Linex is like the technical term, but it's like they spray that shit underneath, kind of keep it like from rusting out. So like I said, hopefully the iPad won't fall down a whole lot, but the camera may be sitting here shaking the whole time. I don't know, whatever. I've just been kind of in that video making mood, in a sense, but yeah, getting this trailer is going to be a pain in the ass. I think the tires are down on it. They probably need plugged and everything else. Of course, I've got the plugs. I got the generator to run the air compressor. I've got the tire tools. I forgot the PB blaster and the torch, just in case for that. But whatever. I mean, if worst comes to worst, I can't get it, I'll figure something out. So I've got a little pull behind, and I'm borrowing all this off my father-in-law. I'm borrowing his wood splitter. I'm taking it back to him. He's not used the trailer in like 3 or 4 years or some shit. And before that, he didn't use it for 10 years or more, I guess. It's got like an old junk lawnmower sitting on it right now, so we're gonna have to push that off. And I remember me, him, another guy loading it years ago, and we just had to like pick it up and put it on there, which we was able to, but I remember being heavy as hell. They know I'm coming, but I don't know if they are there now, because they had to run to town. Because like I said, we got this winter storm coming up. I think everybody's having to run to town, get them some milk and bread and some kerosene, you know. Because they ain't got their wood splitter set up yet. Or excuse me, their wood stove. So, like I said, I'm just kind of getting the wood splitter out of my barn, which it was fine sitting in there. But like I said, I've got to get it out of there, and I've got to get the four-wheeler and the lawnmower moved over to the other side of the barn with the tractor, so I can make more room and put more wood and materials in there, because I'm out of room. Because I've got a shitload laying out there that I need to get put up, and I got a lot more I'm getting ready to get, as far as building materials and stuff goes. We're going to sit over here. I don't know if y'all seen it. I've got a bunch of stickers on and inside the truck I'll put in here from whenever I was young. I've had this truck since I was 17. It was the first vehicle that was like actually mine. And I'm 27 now, so I think I got this thing on either July the 4th or something like that of I guess that'd be what, 2015 or something. So I've had this thing forever, and I'm going to have it forever. I mean, I would sell my house before I sell the truck, right? Even if the truck ain't even running, it's just a nice lawn ornament one of these days. I mean, it's only got 185,000 miles on it right now. It's not bad for a 96. You know what I'm saying? I think it's pretty good. Yeah, I'm just kind of having to watch traffic and the curves. And this thing's always had like bad steering because it's like lifting. It's got big ass tires on it and shit, which was on it whenever I got it. But the steering wheel just kind of has a lot of play and stuff in it, so you kind of got to watch it. Also, the brakes are ass, as per literally everything that I have. Like I say, we got the snow truck back the other day. Wasn't able to get it fixed. I'll probably make maybe a TikTok video or something kind of asking for some help on it, because the transmission seems to be fine, but you have to pull it like it's automatic, but you got to pull it all the way down in first and then go up second, then you go up to like overdrive. Well, really the best way to do it is put it into overdrive like on the column, but then you have the overdrive switch out here on the shifter off, and then you click that, and then it turns into, basically it's automatic, that you don't have to clutch, but you drive it like a manual, right? It's kind of a pain in the ass. Also, the brakes on it, they will stop you, but the ABS on it is fucked up, so you're gonna be sliding. And that happened the other day, because on the other side of this hill, as I was driving it home, there was some cops parked down at the bottom of the hill because somebody had a fender bender. It's a hill that you can't see on the other side over, right? I mean, there's a little bit of distance in between, but shit. Anyways, I was coming over there, and anyways, I put on the brakes. I didn't put on them like real hard, but whenever I did, the seat was loose because the guy I had it at also fixed something in the back, and I guess he didn't latch the seat back. So I went flying forward, all the way from the back, all the way forward, right? And then because of that, I hit the brakes even more. And then I locked the brakes up and squalled down the hill. I was like, God bless. These cops are going to get me, dude. There's two of them. And so anyways, I was taking it easy the rest of the ride home, because it probably took an extra about 20-minute drive from there where I was at, right? Especially where I was driving slower. And it's no Bronco, by the way. I don't know if I've ever mentioned that. It's called Snow Truck up here. But anyways, the cops ended up getting behind me. Of course, my dad was following me. Like I said, I'm getting back to my redneck accent. I can't believe nobody's made fun of me on here yet, because I'm very nasally in the way that I talk as well. So, I mean, thanks, guys, for that. That's one of the things that's kept me from making videos for so fucking long. My voice is pretty weird. But whatever, though. I mean, everybody's going to find something weird about somebody, right? So, anyways, they got in behind my dad, who was in behind me. Of course, Dad's not a big pop fan either. And they followed me almost to my house. They turned off like one road before you turn off on my last turn off to turn to my house. So I guess they were just headed out that way. I don't know. I thought sure as fuck they was gonna try to get me on some stuff. I mean, honestly, I feel like maybe because where Dad was like the buffer in between us, and Dad's got a little bit nicer, newer looking truck, because you know how it is. Like, I've been pulled over all kinds of times in this truck that I'm driving now, just because it's kind of old dank truck, you know what I'm saying? And they just assume everybody who's driving something old and dank is a criminal. Which, what I've learned is, and I haven't got everything figured out, but like car payments suck. Like I don't have a car payment on anything, right? That's why I've got a few junkers, and so one of them tears up, you've got time to fix it, and then you can go to the next one, and you can go to the next one. Like I've had we got 4. I mean, I've had 2 vehicles or more tore up at a time. Used to have 5 for a while. I had a Samurai. That motherfucker always stayed tore up though, but it's fun to drive. Somebody redid the interior and put like wood paneling and stuff in there. It's pretty nice. Here comes a dog about to get ran over. Stayed out of his way. But anyways though, with that, yeah, always what was I trying to say here? I ain't been out here in forever, to be honest with you guys. But everything looks a little bit different. But yeah, so car payments are ass, and everybody that I know that like truly has money around here, and this is where I'm trying to get to, they're driving shitters, bro. Like, I mean, fuck a car payment, dude. That's the biggest waste of money. It's one thing to like, there's one thing I've learned. Debt is not as scary and as bad as everybody makes it out to be, as long as you're using that debt to make you money, right? Because let's say you took out a loan for whatever, right? And you're having to pay, say, a couple $100 a month. Well, if your business or whatever you're doing is making you, I don't know, say, they've got like one of the better built barn house looking things out here now. But say it's making you $500 a month in profit, well, then there's $300 a month. And now, one thing though is you can always save up money, and if you're saving up money to purchase this thing, to be able to have a business, like that's great, and all, and that's kind of what I've done most of the time. But I've done the math on it, and it would have made more sense to take out a loan a long time ago to make money on in the meantime, because I've lost more money by not making money at the time, and I could have already had the loan paid off and then be free and clear, instead of just kind of struggling and doing a little bit here and a little bit there, because I'm waiting on money to come in. So you kind of have to just sit down and do the math of it. And that's another thing, like this video is just a complete random thing. They got a big driveway up here. What's going on? Of course, it looks like a logging trail. Log yard up there. But yeah, just in your area, look at like who's actually making money. And I'm talking about like small business, like just one dude or something, right? And it's not like an anomaly, right? Like he owns the only fucking burger joint in town or whatever. It's like, yeah, he's gonna make money because he's owning it. But like something that like several different people is making money on in your area, and kind of see what they've got going on and what they're doing, and see if it's still viable. Now, if you do look at that though, if a lot of these people are old motherfuckers like they are around here, do note that they get grandfathered in a lot of times on some bullshit. So that's something to take into account. But yeah, so anyways, probably going to go ahead and there's workarounds to grandfathering in stuff though. Sometimes you're just going to do a lot more work and bullshit though, so do keep that in mind. But anyways, we're going to go ahead and end the video here, because we're getting ready to go through these little type 1 single car road tunnel fucking things. It's going to be a pain in the ass if I got to get over, and then the iPad's definitely going to like fall over and go everywhere, and I'll be like, oh fuck, because I'm not going to edit this. But anyways though, yeah, it's just kind of been fun making a rambling video. Didn't get smoking this one. I'm going to smoke just as soon as I do this in this video, but it'd be way too loud, the wind blowing and the loud truck and stuff. So anyways, if anybody watch this, have a good